Hi guys, happy Fat One Friday, man. How are you guys, huh? Happy New Year's Eve, yeah. So I'm gonna try to I'm gonna make a fired up Friday of a different sort because I'm also taking the challenge from Robert over at Bluegrass Bushcraft, and I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. Yeah, I am. I tried this a few times, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out. But anyway, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna use my little Cookska here and just a little. I'll link Robert's video so you'll know what the rules are. But Shovelhead 8 did his, I think today, yeah, for Fired Up Friday too, I think. Anyway, this is just a measuring cup, like a steel measuring cup. And I want to show you probably what is one of the smallest cook stoves. Because Robert's challenge, it was a duel for Steve, can't remember. Hold on. Anyhow, yeah, it's just one of these little tins. Oh, the challenge is you use a different stove and a different setup each time you make a cup of coffee. This is just a little tin, and then I'm going to use these little cross thingies. I seen Bruce over at Fab Creations. Man, he's made him and Mark Eat Carbs Outdoors a heavy duty set. Whoa, it's really nice. Yep, it is really sweet. So let's see. Get that. And these they hook together like this. Just hook them right together. And then, oh dang, y'all can't see. Hold on. There we go. I gotta figure me out a better setup. I had a good one at the park, but oh well. Anyway, this goes on here. And I'll be right back. I didn't bring out I forgot my alcohol. All right, I'm back. We got some. We're gonna put that down in here. And I don't need this on there yet. Let's put our alcohol in there. Don't take that much. Yeah. And then I'm going to light it up. Let me put this on here. That just sits on there, but make sure it's secure. You know what I'm saying? Whew. And I'm going to light it up with my ferro rod from Nathan 4071. Beautiful, beautiful work, man. I love those Cocobello. I can't say it, but it's really neat. Anyhow, let me strike this up. Ooh, there we go. And being as I went through all my containers of water today too, I'm just gonna use. I'm at home, so excuse me. I'm gonna use just some water. I'm gonna pour that in there. Set that up there. I don't have a lid, so it'll be all right. Anyhow, yeah. So while we let that heat up, come back on up here. Yeah. I want to wish everyone a very happy New Year's. I really appreciate everyone. Y'all have been such blessings, and that's about as far as I can go with that. So, yeah, I want to thank everyone. You know what? And it doesn't matter. I don't care who you are. If you wished me well, doesn't matter. Faith, whatever. If you have just blessed me with kind words, believe me, I so appreciate it. You've made this year, well, it's been one of my challenging ones. You've made it one of the most blessed ones. As I say, I've told many, it might not have been my best, but it's certainly been my most blessed. And that's the way it is, you know. Yours don't have to be the best ones, but they can be blessed ones. And so I wish you all a very blessed new year. And speaking of that, I want to share real quick about Scab over at Quarboy's Cutlery. I know a lot of you know him, but if some of you don't, you really need to go check him out. He's a cool guy. I really like him. That blade community, you know, I can't talk blades, but boy, I tell you what, them guys can. I love knives, always have. But yeah, they're fun to watch, and they've got a new show with Joe and Scab called Blade Talk. And if you haven't seen that, they do lives, and man, yeah, get on there and see some of the things these guys show. Beautiful, beautiful blades, and these guys are really, really knowledgeable. Well, they say they're not, perfect, but they definitely can point out a lot of the goods they show, they demonstrate, and they give away. But anyway, let me get to this so it doesn't go too long, hopefully. But they had mentioned a family that had a baby. I got to get my notes because I just can't remember. But there's a family that had a newborn baby on Christmas Eve last week, December 24th. And the baby had to be airlifted 3 hours away. They still haven't figured out what's wrong with the baby. But her heart rate and her oxygen drops. And it's almost as though she quits breathing. And, y'all, if you would, keep that family in your prayers. I will link below the video that Scab kind of gives the overview of it. And I believe there's a link because they are doing a GoFundMe. The family is really, they've fallen on hard times. They have 4 children. And, it sounds like they're in a battle to keep their home. And, things are hard enough without having to be during the holidays, be during a time when you should be rejoicing over being able to celebrate having a new child. So I would ask you first, please keep them in your prayers. And if you can, if you feel led to, and you can help them out, any little amount can make a big difference. If nothing else, just to encourage them that others know and care, because guys, it ain't about ourselves. One of the things is I've found made me most happy in life is being about others, not about me. Jesus came, it wasn't about him. He came for others. Yeah. And I'm going to get my coffee out here. Better get it ready. So, Robert, I'm going to make up some 7-in-1 mushroom coffee. It's pretty good stuff. I got my niece hooked on it. But see, look at this. Everything fits in this little pouch. And I even have a little spoon. And I got a little tiny ferro rod that I carry in there. But I wanted to use Nathan's. Because Nathan, I'm wishing you a better year, brother. It's been a rough one on a lot of us. But you know what? It's kind of like we ain't been alone. We all been in it together, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Like I said, it doesn't matter to me. If you're a person of faith, if you're just my water is a boiling. Because I appreciate all the well wishes. No, you do not have to be. I do not want anyone to be like me. I do not like people that's only like me. No. I respect and I honor whoever you are. And like I told you, y'all have a piece of my heart. When I tell you I love you, I don't say it to make anybody uncomfortable. I learned very early on. Never take a moment to miss telling someone you love them. And that was the one thing with Brother Bill Melton that caught my attention at first. The word love didn't hang up in his throat and choke him. See, society has given us this bad view of the word love, that it's a sexual thing or it's an attraction thing. No, there is a love. There is a godly love, an agape love that goes beyond our faults or our differences or anything like that. It's a love that cares deeply regardless. And, you know, if, well, I'm going to get my coffee made. Y'all have listened to me yak enough. Dang. But I do appreciate you. I really do. I don't know what this year would have been like without you, and I mean that. I really, really appreciate it. See, this coffee, it's kind of, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I can. All right, let me get my, I'm going to do this, but I sure ain't grabbing a hold. I don't mind a tattoo, but I want one that, I want one that looks like something and not just a big old burn mark, you know? All right, y'all. Ow. Well, give me another one anyway. I'm going to give some shout outs too to some channels that I really appreciate. And I want to first of all, I want to thank everybody for their Christmas cards. Y'all so brightened my Christmas, and I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I really do. But Naomi's Adventures, if y'all aren't watching Naomi's Adventures, she goes some really cool places. She explores all over. She's in Ohio. She does some cemeteries. She finds these old abandoned buildings. It's really pretty cool. I'll put her link down below to check her out. Mark over at Eat Carbs Outdoors. I know a lot of y'all know him. But, yeah, Eat Carbs Outdoors. I'll put his link below, too. He's pretty cool. He gets out there. He does some tailgate Thursdays. He does Fired Up Fridays. Cast Iron Wednesdays. He explores up in his area. He's up in Washington, the Pacific Northwest, I think it is. Y'all gotta forgive me, my brain. And then Allie Carroll down there in Georgia. You know, she keeps our prayer trains going for everybody. Miss Allie, I really appreciate that. And Valerie Reese. If y'all don't know Valerie Reese, she's got really, this woman, you talk about getting out there and doing for others. She's always doing all kinds of missions, and her mom and her sister, and then her husband Steve, they go on adventures, they go fishing. They got a great channel. She's always uplifting, usually always got some kind of a program going on to help others. And then also, you know, I mentioned Sean over at Shovelhead Aid. He keeps the Cast Iron Wednesdays and the Fired Up Fridays going, and now I think he's going to give the this coffee challenge going. So he does some really unique Fired Up Fridays. So yeah, check him out over there. And dadgum, I had somebody. Oh, Jackie Blanchard. I don't know why Shovelhead 8 and Jackie Blanchard ain't well over 1,000, because those guys have some great content. I think they're close to like 800 or something. Scab just broke 3,000. Joe just broke, I forget. Oh man, it's breaking all over, guys. But it's because there's some really great channels, and you know. And I want to shout out some of the commenters that don't have channels even. Michael 58, man, brother, you just rock kindness all over the tubes, and I so appreciate you. I so wish you a blessed, wonderful new year. I don't know, I'm rattling on, but there's so much I want to say, and yet I got to watch some of the things I say because I get a little too emotional. Y'all, my heart's been so moved this year. My heart's been so moved, all in a good way. And, yeah. So, I apologize for whatever I've forgotten to say. Oh, check this out. James gave me the little striker set net. I made it into a neck thingy. And speaking of, James at Old School with a Modern Twist, man, that guy, he's amazing. He is amazing. You're not going to meet a better person, or one that's more knowledgeable with things, or so honest. You know, that's one of the things I think that I really like when I connect to people is they're not trying to be perfect. They're not trying to present themselves as perfect. You know, so many of y'all, Sean over at Shovelhead 8, it's Fired Up Friday, Fatwood Friday, or Failure Friday. You know, show your failures. We're not failures as long as we've tried. Yeah. So I don't know. Geez, oh Pete, we're running on, and I'm gonna cut it off. I did get some errands run today, so it's been a really great day. I got a package dropped off to some awesome people. Is going to be getting a surprise on their door here soon. Yeah, and you know, I love yous all dearly. I really do. When I tell you to pray for you, I do, and you don't have to have the same faith. You don't. I love and respect you for who you are and what you believe. Okay? That's how it is. Y'all have a blessed New Year's, a safe, wonderful New Year's Eve. And, it was shared with me too. Keep Dan and his family over there in the Philippines in your prayers. I can't remember what hit, but anyway, they've got some stuff going on. Some of you might know better than me, but I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up. All right, y'all. See you later. I'm out of here. Robert, to you, my friend.